Good morning. Good morning. My name is Sally Myers, and I am the founder of the Paris and the Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce Student of the Month program. I'm delighted to welcome all of you here today. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. I'd like to ask Chris Clark with Student Venture to come forward and lead us in our prayer this morning. And our pledge will be delivered by Jerry Sepulveda with the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce.
What's up, man? Good morning, everyone. I'm going to read a scripture and then we're going to go into prayer. And so the scripture reading is coming from James chapter 1, verse 2. And it says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault, and it will be given to you." I was just talking to my new friend, Consuelo, back there, and we were just kind of saying that whenever I come to these things, it's like a shot of encouragement, because I sit here and I think about some of the things that you guys went through just to get to this point. You could have easily just said, you know what, I'm going to give up. I'm going to just, throw in the towel. But you said, no, I'm going to persevere. I'm going to get through this. And I'm going to make sure that the goals that I've set for myself, I will complete. You have reached a level of maturity that some adults still haven't reached. Okay, so I encourage you to continue, because the trials are not going to stop. Ask any adult here, they're not going to stop. However, you have a decision to make every single time to say, hey, I'm going to count this as an opportunity for me to persevere. I'm going to count this as an opportunity for me to strive forward. And again, ask the Lord for the wisdom that you need, and He will give it to you so that you can get through it. Amen. Let us pray. Father God, we just thank you for being here with us, and I just ask, Lord, that your presence be on each and every person that's here. Allow your spirit to flow, and we just pray, Lord, that that you would be in the while you're in the midst, Lord, that you would just help us connect for a moment, Father, and let us be able to hear the stories. Let us be able to connect with each other, Father, and Lord, I pray, Lord, that every person that comes up, Lord, will have an inspiring word, Lord, to help these students to continue on their journey. And we thank you in Jesus' name. Amen. If we could all stand, please. Right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jerry. I greatly appreciate it. Well, I hope you're enjoying your breakfast. Continue to enjoy while we're in our program. And I want to tell you a little bit about the history of our program. We were founded in the 1998 school year, so we are celebrating our 28th year. And the Student of the Month program is actually a nonprofit organization, and it's something that I founded 34 years ago in the 92-93 school year in Temecula. So it was Temecula, Murrieta, Lake Elsinore, and then Paris, Menifee. And so we have 4 programs with our nonprofit, and we're like married to the Paris Union High School District and to the Paris and the Menifee Valley Chambers of Commerce. Because of them, we're able to have our program consistently every single month. And I want to say to Linda Denver, who is here, Linda was part of our beginning group of founders of our program here, because her and her dear husband, John, and several others had heard about our program and said, we want to learn about it. So they came to Temecula, saw our program there, and they said, we want to do it. And instantly we had a program in Paris and Menifee, and we have continued it since. And Linda, you are a big part of that, so I want to thank you and honor you today. Thank you so much. The mission of our program is so important because it is how your sons or daughters were selected. And so we are a local high school recognition program. We are honoring outstanding high school, college-bound seniors for their character, their love of learning, how our students juggle numerous activities from campus activities, community service or athletics, or how you have persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, and free enterprise. So when we're here today, we get to hear incredible stories of our students, and we hear their passions. We hear how they have persevered. We hear what has set them apart from other students. And so they will be sharing from their heart today, and we look forward to hearing those incredible stories. I'd like to invite up our chamber representatives today. We have from the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, the one and only Damon Hunneman, and of course from the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce, Jerry Sepulveda, and you all are going to share a few words of congratulations and show off your certificate. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Damon Hunneman. I am with the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. I've gone to maybe the last 3 out of 4 of these. Our CEO, Katie, has been mightily busy, so I've been filling in for her. What I love about most of this is, look where I'm at. I get to represent a lot of different businesses and organizations in the community, and I never was Student of the Month. So with that being said, everybody here that's being honored is way ahead of their time, way ahead of what they are with their peers. I'm so excited to see what you guys are doing in the future. In fact, Sally, I talked about this recently. It'd be cool to see where they are 10 years from now, too. So we get to hold your parents and things like that 10 years from now. That you guys are owners of a business or doing great things in medical or whatever you guys want to do. That'd be really great to see. So I'm super excited for the future in this room. So thank you very much.
All right, how's everyone doing this morning? All right, food's good? Yep. All right, one more time, is food good? Yeah. All right, the Sally's right here. We want to make sure, yeah, okay. All right, I'm Jerry Sepulveda. I'm the president of the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce. I'm also on the board of directors with the Paris High School Alumni Association. Graduated recently in 2002, just a couple years ago. But I'm very proud of our district. I'm very proud of where we are today. When I was a senior, Paloma was really the only other school outside of Paris High School. Now we have Liberty, we have CMI, Heritage. So I'm just excited to see the growth of where we're at and where we're going as a community. Always remember, wherever you head to, whatever you do, come back to your community, give back. Just have it a part of your culture to what can you give back to the community that gave so much to you. Congratulations to all the parents, all the guardians. If it wasn't for you, most likely these students aren't going to be where they're at. Obviously, the mayor always says it takes a village, and so this is the village that's here really cultivating these students. So congratulations. Now on the business side, as a financial advisor, I want to make sure I tell every student, you guys are high achievers, so the odds are very high that you may start making some good quality income. You want to make sure you save your money, and you want to learn how money works and learn about compound interest. You guys are going to be getting a booklet from me on how money works. Read it, learn it. You guys are so young. If you start saving now and learn about compound interest, you guys will be multi-millionaires just from your retirement accounts, let alone all the other adventures that you guys are going to have. So I want to make sure I plant the seed of save your money. It's not just your parents telling you to save your money. It's like, no, the community is telling you to save your money. All right? Houses are, $900,000. Save your money. All right? Anyways, we're very proud of you all, and we appreciate everyone here. So once again, let's give it up for Sally Myers to come back up.
And it's very true, save your money. I'd like to thank our volunteers. They are absolutely amazing. So you met Anna Fetzner and Sochi Trujillo when you came in. So ladies, pop up over here so they can see who you are. They're with the Paris Union High School District. They're actually our chairs, and they run the entire program, so you can know exactly how much I appreciate them. And I really appreciate our Dr. Jose Arauz. When I'm not able to be here, he's been in seeing some for me, as well as our wonder Nicholas Kalantar. So thank you, gentlemen, very much for being part of our program in such a special way. I'd like to introduce our students to you today, and you will love meeting them. So from Liberty High School, our principal is Erica Rojas. Miss Erica. And our student is Asha Dijon Batista. Miss Asha, raise your hand. And your mentor, teacher, and family. All right, wait, big good table over there. Paloma Valley High School, Austin Allen. Mr. Austin. And Austin's family and mentor teacher, raise your hand so we can all see you. And our principal is Dr. Thomas LaRochelle. Okay, Dr. Thomas, raise your hand higher. We need to see your hand higher. Dr. Rochelle, raise your hand higher. There we go. Paris High School, our principal is Ricardo Garcia Felix. Yay! We got 2 hands. Way to go. Okay. And our student is Elijah Marquez. And her family and mentor teacher. Well, we have 2 teachers with her today. Yay, so that's exciting. From California Military Institute, our principal, Dr. Michael Dotson. And our student is Antonio Lopez, and your family and mentor teacher. Heritage High School, representing our principal today is Lourdes Zunzanguia. And our student is Giovanni Lamas, and your family and mentor teacher. You got a big table over there. Well, that is exciting. So we just thank you all so much. We're so grateful for you. If you look inside your program, you're going to see that we have a lot, of generous, faithful sponsors. And we have several of them that are here today. So I'd like to introduce them to you. And if for any reason, if I miss anybody, you raise your hand because we want to make sure everybody gets introduced today. From Altura Credit Union, Robert Figueroa. First time with us today. Raise your hand high. I want everybody to see you. Mike and Angel Behrens. Thank you so much, Mr. Mike. And we have the City of Menifee, our council member, Ben Diedrich. Is Mr. Ben here? There you are. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it. And from the City of Paris, we have our city clerk, Christina Pedroza. Let him hear. And we have also with us this morning from Eastern Municipal Water District, Consuelo Arias. Miss Consuelo. And we also have with us Sharon and Denny Marsh. So thank you all so much for being here today. And we also have this morning Chris and Mary Carnes. Thank you all for being here with us. Thank you. From Mount San Jacinto College, Angela Drum. Miss Angela, thank you. From Paris Union High School District, our superintendent, Dr. Jose Luis Arauz. Thank you. And Dr. Marguerite Williams. Thank you. I love the hands high. Good. Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce. Of course, our president, Jerry Sepulveda. And our executive director, Adriana Ocha. Riverside County Office of Education, our trustee, Bruce Dennis. And is Natalia Galazara here this morning as well? There you are. I knew you were here, but I had to look in the other direction, so thank you very much. And of course, Sizzler Restaurants. My husband and I own Sizzler, so we appreciate being able to host our program. Woo! So thank you all. Thank you. Scholarship. Okay, scholarship is huge in our program. And so the Paris program has one of the largest scholarship amounts for our students. So that tells you the generosity and the faithfulness of our Paris and Menifee community. And so very soon, if you haven't already, I'm not sure, Sochi, if they've gone out yet, but each of our students will receive a competitive scholarship application, and you will compete against students from your own school. So when was that going out?
It went this Friday.
Went out Friday. Okay, so if you have not received it, check with your principal and say, I want my scholarship application now, okay? Because you only have so much time to fill it out. It's not huge, but it is important that you fill it out completely and you turn it in on time. Late applications don't count, okay? So you want to make sure you turn them in on time. And then the district and other members from the community will actually judge those applications, and there will be one student from each of our schools that will come back for a special breakfast in May that we call Student of the Year. And you will receive a generous scholarship, and you will also receive some special gifts as Student of the Year. And let me just tell you a little something. If you are receiving a full ride scholarship, please fill out the scholarship application anyway, because it is great to be able to come back and be honored as Student of the Year. And we will find a way to use your scholarship if the school won't accept it because, you know, they reduce what you receive because of something from your local community. We can help you with a laptop or something like that. So please, please, please fill out that scholarship application. So I want to introduce those donors to you now. We have Ann Shaw from Abbott. So Abbott participates in 3 of our programs. And so this is her first time coming to our Paris program. So Ann, it's good to see you. So great. Altura Credit Union, Robert Figueroa. Thank you, Mr. Robert. Mike and Angel Behrens. Thank you all very much. Linda Denver. Thank you, Miss Linda. Eastern Municipal Water District. Thank you, Consuelo. And of course, Sharon and Denny Marsh. So you're hearing some of the same names over and over again because they support every aspect of our program. The Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, Damon Hunneman. So thank you, Mr. Damon. And we have PUMA, the Paris Union Management Association with Audrey Mitchell. Is Miss Audrey here this morning? Not sure I see her. Raising Cane's, just right over here, is joining us. And Riverside County Superintendent of Schools, Bruce Dennis. So thank you, Mr. Bruce. And Natalia, thank you again. And Rotary Club of Menifee, we have Stacy Hartfeld. Miss Stacy, where is Stacy? There you are, Stacy. Thank you. Appreciate that very much. And the Rotary Club of Paris, which is Mike Behrens and Denny Marsh and Star Milling. So we appreciate you all so, so much. I'd like to ask our dignitaries, if you can, to go ahead and come around this way so she will give you your certificates. And we'll speak in this order. We will have our Christina Perdoza with the City of Paris will be our first presenter. Then Council Member Ben Diedrich. We have Assemblywoman Natasha Johnson's representative, Mr. Casey Deaver. We have Brittany Mayoa with Congressman Mark Takano's office. The Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce, of course, Mr. Damon Hunneman. Riverside County Office of Education, Bruce Dennis and Natalia. Riverside County Supervisor Jose Medina. We have Sam Roberts, Mr. Sam over here. And from Senator Kelly Sierrato's office, Angelica Austin. And Ricardo Guerrero from Senator Sabrina Cervantes' office. And our concluding remarks will be from our superintendent of the Paris Union High School District, Dr. Jose Aurorales. So, thank you.
Good morning. My name is Christina with the City of Paris. I wanted to congratulate you all on behalf of the City Council and Mayor. I created this certificate signed by the Mayor and the City Clerk, Nancy. I'm so excited to hear your stories and congratulations. Have a great morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ben Diedrich, City Council for the City of Menifee, and I just want to congratulate all of you for the great work that you've all done to get to this point, right? And thank your teachers, your family members for it's right as we said, it takes a village. So congratulations to you all. I can't wait to hear your stories and just get to know each of you a little bit. And congratulations again. Thank you.
Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Casey Deaver, and I'm here on behalf of Assemblywoman Natasha Johnson's office. And it really is my honor to get to be here today. Students, we're excited. This is a fun event for us to attend, so we're excited to hear your stories. Please tell us. We won't know what you don't tell us. Enjoy today, embrace it, slow down. You're always focused on what's happening next, what you're gonna do, but enjoy it. This is an exciting moment for you, your parents, show off to your friends later. And on behalf of Assemblywoman Johnson, love to present the certificate and congratulations on today. Good
Good morning again, everybody. Damon Hunneman with the Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce. We do have a certificate for all the students here. It does say, in recognition of your academic achievements and being selected as March's Student of the Month, Menifee Valley Chamber of Commerce is proud to honor young and aspiring students like you. Well, my advice, though, because I've gone to a few of these, you talk fast like this and we gotta get through it, I'm so nervous and things like that, slow down. That's what I've learned in my communication is just to slow down and you'll get through it all and it'll sound amazing. So thank you all and congratulations again.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Brittany Mayoa, and I am here on behalf of Office of Congressman Mark Takano. I'm so honored to be able to present these certificates to you all. Congratulations to everyone here, all the students. You guys did amazing to get here. You should be really proud of yourselves. So good luck, and I'm really excited to hear your stories.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Neftali Galarza, and I'm with the Beaver County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Edwin Gomez. On behalf of Dr. Gomez, just want to wish everyone congratulations on your incredible achievements. For everything you know, we know that education, we have your great days and some days that are not so great, but it doesn't matter, how many times you go down. It matters how you come up. And so, remember that you have a whole community rooting for you. You could see it here today. You could see it by reading in your agenda and all these sponsors there. So you're not alone in this journey and count on us to be of any support. So on behalf of Dr. Gomez, our trustee Bruce Dennis, who's here being a little humble, didn't want to come up with me. Congratulations, and we wish you all the best. And we hope to see you next month at the Student of the Year.
Hi, everybody. My name is Samuel Roberts. I'm here on behalf of County Supervisor Jose Medina, and we just wanted to say congratulations. We're very proud of you, and we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. So thank you all so much.
Of course, now I gotta bring it down because I'm a short guy. But hi, good morning, everyone. Ricardo Guerrero from Senator Sabrina Cervantes' office. Jerry took my line, which is it does take a village. That's one of my favorite sayings. No, but it is true though. It does take a village. Just look around you, the amount of support that you have here. Use us to your advantage. We're here to hear your stories and see you succeed. But on behalf of the California State Senate, Senator Sabrina Cervantes, again, congratulations. And just like Naftali said, we can't wait to see you next month.
Hi, I'm Angelica from State Senator Sarah's office, and I'm here to present a certificate on behalf of the State Senator, congratulating each and every one of you for this amazing milestone you guys have reached. As an alumni myself as well, 10 years ago, I couldn't even fathom the legacy that you guys would be leaving here. And as you move on through your academic careers into adulthood, I just want to remind yourself to save a little bit of patience and kindness for yourself. I know we can all be our own worst enemy at times, but if you really take a moment to appreciate who you are, where you are, and the people around you in that moment, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to make it through a lot of things. Congrats.
Good morning, how are you? Good. Excellent. My name is Jose Luis Araux, and I have the privilege to serve you, to serve our community as the superintendent of the wonderful Paris Union High School District. And first, I want to say congratulations to our wonderful students, to the students of the month. Let's give them a big round of applause for all of them. Thank you also to the parents. I know how proud you are feeling right now for having your students next to you and getting this excellent, wonderful recognition. Thank you to Sally also for coordinating this program for over 30 years. Yes, thank you so much, Sally, for doing that. On behalf of our staff, our students, I want to say congratulations to all of you again, and to share with you a really small message. Reflect on what you are doing and find your passion. What is what you really like to do? Correlate that passion. Probably you already did it. And that's how you can set your goals for life. If you are going to go to college or you are going to pursue a technical career, identify what you enjoy, what you really like to do. Because when you do that and you put that passion into what you want to do, you will never have to work in life. It's going to be your hobby. You are going to enjoy it. You are going to wake up in the morning and instead of thinking I have to go to work, I want to go and do what I like to do. So find your passion and you are going to persevere to achieve those goals. I want to also take this opportunity to say thank you to our wonderful staff here at Parish Union High School District. They are doing an amazing job. And if you have the opportunity to look at the state of the district last February 6th, you are going to see some of the greatest things that our staff, our teachers, our classified staff, our campus supervisors, everything with the support of the parents at every school, what they are doing for our students. If you have not had that opportunity, I invite you to look at it, and it is in our website in the Parish Union High School District. Thank you also to our wonderful students from the video production, Mr. Kalantar and the students that are here. We appreciate your help and your support. For the students of the month, I would like to ask you a favor. You are going to get a note, a card that we are asking you to please handwrite a note to the sponsors. Just saying thank you to them, how much we appreciate all of our community members and all the organizations who are supporting this event. So if you can handwrite those notes, we will appreciate it. Then you can give it to your principal at each school. They are going to give it to us, and we are going to send it to all the sponsors and the dignitaries who are here. So again, thank you so much. Congratulations, and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you, Dr. Rouse. We really appreciate that. And those thank you notes mean a lot to us. We have sponsors that come back year after year and they talk about just receiving these amazing thank you notes. So we appreciate that. I'd like to draw your attention to this great gift table. I call it the wow factor. It shows all of the things you're going to get. In fact, the thank you cards. See? So your great thank you cards. So you're going to get things from Azusa Pacific University, Berkshire Hathaway, Camino Real Family Services, Cherished Memories. You get a self-portrait. From the city of Menifee and the city of Paris, you get incredible swag bags. And Gus Jr. is going to give us gift cards. So Liana Santana, is she here with us this morning? I know she's one of our newest sponsors. And we have Jerry Sepulveda with this Prime America Financial How Money Works book. All right. And Laura Vasquez, Realtor. She has a great tumbler. Miss Laura, our newest sponsor. Yay. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Minuteman Press provides the thank you notes. Of course, we get some great gifts from Mount San Jacinto College. So thank you. We appreciate that. New York's Upper Crust Pizza. You get to visit there. Raising Cane's and Save the Animals Today is a great nonprofit organization. They're going to give you a complimentary horseback riding lesson. You get to come back to Sizzler. Paris Union High School District has supplied your postage. You get to go to Carl's Jr., Chick-fil-A, Richie's Diner, owned by my parents, Texas Roadhouse. So a lot of fun things. You might even have to run around your track at your high school because you've had so many great meals. So we appreciate that. And our Student of the Year gifts come from Costco and from CR&R, Derek Fields. Where's Mr. Derek? There you are, Mr. Derek. We appreciate you very much. So it is time for our student presentations, and we have about 6 minutes per student. I'm going to tell you how that 6 minute works. So it's going to be a great time of sharing examples of character and how each student makes a difference. So our principal has about 1 minute. Our student, you have 2.5 minutes. In those 2.5 minutes, you're going to introduce your family, your guests, and your mentor teacher. Share a little bit about your college and career goals and about your current life on your school campus. And then we want you to answer one or more of the following questions, and they are, what do you believe is your greatest contribution to your community, school, or family? What do you think is the most significant life lesson that you will take with you to college? How do you plan on giving back to our community or paying it forward? Or the final question, sharing a personal story that demonstrates an obstacle that you have overcome. And when you start addressing those questions, we want you to preface it by saying, an obstacle I've overcome is, or the greatest lesson I've learned is. That way we'll know you've answered the question, because we will have, how about if you would love to remind the students if there's a question that they forget or that they don't mention it. So be sure to let them know it. Answer those questions. That'll be great. Then we'll have your mentor teacher speak for about 1 minute, and our final presenter will be one family member that will be able to present. So when you come forward, we want the principal to be behind the podium, the mentor teacher right here, our student here, and then all of your family members right over here. We're going to kind of get like a little half circle. That way all of our students can get you in our video. And so I always say to save a little dry corner of your napkin, because we will cry tears of joy with you. We will laugh with you. It'll be a great time. And I have left the program up here because we are going to begin with Liberty High School. We will conclude with Heritage High School, and then I will come back up and conclude our program. So, all right. Erica Rojas with Liberty High School.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Erica Rojas. I'm the very proud principal of Liberty High School. It's an honor to introduce a student who truly embodies the spirit of liberty and what it means to be part of the herd. Rather than allowing adversity to define her, Asha has used it as motivation to keep pushing forward. She's an exceptional student athlete and scholar. She's been dedicated to 4 years of AVID, challenged herself with multiple AP and dual enrollment courses. She's excelled on the field and the track. She's been one of Liberty's top cross-country and track athletes and also contributed to our varsity soccer program. Her work ethic, perseverance, and leadership consistently set the standard for those around her. We could not be prouder of her and all that she has accomplished. She's a remarkable example of the strength and spirit of the herd, and there's no doubt she will continue to achieve incredible things. Asha.
First of all, I would like to thank all of the sponsors and dignitaries. And today, I don't have any family here with me today, but I do have my mentor, Miss Bennett, who will be acting as my family for the day. My plans for college are I will be attending Vanguard University, and I will be studying psychology and competing on their cross-country and track teams. After I graduate, I plan to get my master's and hopefully my doctorate in developmental trauma, and I hope to become a child trauma therapist. On campus, I'm part of FCA, AVID, and I'm the captain of the track and cross country team. And I used to be part of the soccer team my freshman and sophomore year. An obstacle I've had to overcome is my sophomore year. I moved out of my mom's house and in with my dad. My parents got divorced when I was 9, and my mom and I had a really, really rough relationship. I was mentally challenged, I guess, and physically challenged, not physically challenged. I was mentally struggling to find the motivation to continue with school and with sports. It was really hard for me to even really want to go to college at the time. And so it was a big deal for me to have my mentor and a lot of the other people and staff at Liberty High School helped me get through that. And I persevered, and my junior year was my best year with track and with school so far, and it got better. So, yeah.
All right, good morning. I'm Miss Bennett. I have had the pleasure of having Asha in my class for all 4 years she's been in high school. So I had her in AVID 9, AVID 10, dual enrollment math, and then now in AVID 12. And I was also her soccer coach when she was on the team for the 2 years, and then I stepped down as coach and she stepped down for playing soccer. So like it was a package deal. I went, she went. Not really. She wanted to really focus on her running, and I was sad that she left soccer because she was a natural soccer player, natural athlete. Probably received more yellow cards than anybody in our program, and received me more yellow cards than anybody in our program. But I loved her tenacity on the field, and I was sad when she stepped down. But she did it to focus on cross country and track, and for good reason. She's going to college for those sports, so it worked out for her. But I'm so proud of her. When she was going through all of the stuff with her parents as a sophomore, she'd come in my room and cry, and I was like, I'm the most awkward person when somebody cries. I don't do hugs, so I'm always just I'm getting there. It's progressing, but I would literally like she'd come to me and I'm like, oh, okay, and so but because I knew that she was going to go somewhere in life, and so I just wanted to make sure that I was there to support her. And I know if Mr. Ellis and Coach D could be here, they would say the same thing, which are her cross country and track coaches. But she is just an amazing young lady, and I'm just so proud of her. And I can't wait. I'm so happy she's going away to school. I think it'll be great for her to be away and finding herself. She's using what she's gone through in life to help others in the future with her future career goals and what she wants to major in, and I couldn't be prouder. And I'm happy to be here as her family today as well. Unfortunately, Dad had to work today. That's just how it goes. And so I'm happy to be here as her school mom as well as her mentor teacher.
Okay, now I get to introduce the principal of Paloma Valley High School, my friend, Dr. Thomas LaRochelle.
Go Wildcats. Good work, Dan. Good morning. My name is Thomas LaRochelle. I'm the principal of Paloma Valley High School. And today I have the privilege of introducing Austin to you guys. When I had Austin, so I go through the list of the recommendations and I see Austin's name, I look him up, I'm like, oh, this guy's amazing. But then he comes into my office and within like 2 minutes, I knew why this guy was nominated. He is the most respectful young man I have ever had in my office in the last, 20 years of education. He is amazing. He is, his eye contact, he shook my hand when he walked in, and he was like so proud of himself, but proud of the fact that his family gets to see him get this award, and he still wanted to talk about how Coach Marita was his mentor right away. He's like, I'm nominating him. He's going to be with me. We're going to do it because I love this guy and all that. I'm like, okay. But then I told the staff that he got Student of the Month. And when the staff meeting ended, I had no more than 4 or 5 teachers come up to me and go, he is the most respectful young man and he deserves it more than anybody else that you have given it to. So without further ado, Mr. Austin.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Austin Allen. I'm a senior at Paloma Valley High School. I want to start by introducing my mom, Amanda, my dad, Jim, and my mentor, Coach Marita. I also want to thank Dr. LaRochelle for the introduction and kind words. It means a lot. I also want to start off by saying thank you to all involved in putting this recognition together. I believe that recognition such as this supports an important role for all kids. Giving kids a goal and a path to work towards helps establish a foundation to work from. So, who am I? I'm a student athlete who is kind, driven, and passionate about my faith, academics, and sports. I believe my greatest contribution to my school and community is my optimism, my small acts of kindness, and my tenacity to overcome despite setbacks. Whether it be supporting my teammates on the field or in the classroom, greeting my teachers before every class, fundraising for our school, and being a solid friend, it brightens my day when I can bring happiness to others. The most significant lesson I've learned in life is that discipline is not just about how much one can endure, but also knowing when to make an adjustment. Finding balance has been a constant struggle for me. However, I've been able to combat this challenge by setting goals, as this has helped me achieve balance by forming a clear way to complete everything assigned to me and everything I've assigned to myself, while leaving time for extracurriculars and leisurely activities. This in turn has helped in the creation of my path in life. My path includes prioritizing my education, being a student athlete instead of an athlete student. all the while doing my best to excel at both. Quoting a statement from my mentor, Coach Marita, "How you do anything is how you do everything." From the moment he said this, I knew that would be a motto I would follow throughout my life. Coach Marita has provided positive encouragement, unwavering support, and has helped in my personal growth and maturity, and I'll be forever grateful to him. I find joy in giving back and paying it forward. Whether it's when I participate in toy drives, tutoring my peers in calculus on and off campus, performing community cleanups, following through on a promise, or taking the lead, giving back to my school and community will always play a big part in my life's path. As with most of my peers, challenges have been a constant. However, I found a way to embrace those challenges and turn them into opportunities. I am most proud of how I have faced challenges, as they have aided in the development of who I am today. I am very blessed to have a supportive family, always there when I am faced with uncertainty. I am in the presence of steadfast and positive coaches who have provided guidance and encouragement, reassuring me that even though I had endured a painful pelvic fracture in track and field my sophomore year, I would recover, persevere, and overcome. And I have. It was during my recovery, going to physical therapy 3 times a week, at 6 in the morning, because I didn't want to miss afternoon practices or school, that I realized how a serious sports injury can really weigh on an athlete. It is not only physically painful, it also tests your mindset. Talking with the sports trainers who were in the clinics teaching sparked a genuine interest in me in kinesiology. After high school, I looked forward to traveling to Japan to observe and be a part of a different culture. And upon my return, I plan to attend a 4-year university, preferably UCSD, studying kinesiology and/or another medical related field aimed at helping others. Lastly, I want to say thank you to everyone here today, especially the sponsors of this event. Paloma has so many talented and deserving students, so I can't stress enough how grateful I am to be selected for this honorable recognition. The supportive roles of all who have put this together cannot be measured by the few who have been selected, but by the foundation from which it was built, and for that, I am thankful and truly humbled. Thank you for acknowledging my efforts along with my character. I want to give a special thanks to my mentor, Coach Marita, my family, my community, the sponsors, my district, and the support staff at Paloma Valley High School. Thank you.
Good morning. Do I need to say anything, really? There's Austin, and that's how he's been since his freshman year. His parents thanked me for nominating him when I walked in, and I was like, I've been waiting since his freshman year to put him up for this award. I did it way back when I taught at Paris. I had somebody here, and then I had my daughter in the Temecula district won it, and it's just an honor to have the opportunity to be part of this. So thank you for everyone who puts this on. Since day one, Austin has been driven, focused. Dr. La Rochelle talked about his eye contact. He listens with his eyes. He soaks everything in. Super humble. I think the biggest downer for me was Austin. His beginning of senior year told me, Coach, I think I'm going to step away from football, because he played football and he runs track for me. He's like, with my academic goals and what I want to do and my class load, I don't think I can effectively manage both. And I didn't even fight it, because I knew if he was saying that, it was truly something that he had thought about for weeks on end. And I supported him, and he, of course, academically, he's always been phenomenal, and he's excelling this year on the track. And it's just been an honor to watch his growth. Phenomenal parent support for our programs, and thank you for being who you are, and thank you, parents, for raising an outstanding young man.
Good morning, everybody. My name's Jim. I'm Austin's dad. Just want to start out by saying thanks for everybody who's involved in this program and putting this type of recognition together for our kids. It is the type of recognition that you guys offer that gives our kids something to work toward. And at the beginning of this, we talked about how it does take a community, and I'm a firm believer in the fact that without the type of support that's available in the community, us as parents would have a much harder time trying to drive a direction when it comes to our children. Congratulations to all the students who received recognition for Student of the Month this month. It's fantastic. Austin,
Man, I tell you, your mom and I can talk about you for hours, just like most parents can talk about their kids for hours. Austin, from a young age, is probably one of the most determined and resilient kids I have ever been around. Keep in mind, Austin is the youngest of 3. He'll be the 3rd to graduate Paloma Valley. But Austin doesn't know how to quit, especially when he puts his mind to something. Whether that was trying to sleep by yourself as a baby in a crib, to try to get your homework done, or trying to learn how to play the guitar. Austin, never pursued being in the spotlight, never looked for recognition. However, he's never shied away from taking on a leadership role and being an ear to lean on when him or his friends needed anything, regardless of how his plate was stacked. I remember one night Austin came home from a varsity football game. I just want to share this quick story with you guys. He came home from a varsity football game, and he had a lot of assignments due that evening. Now, if anybody knows varsity football, these games happen Friday night, and most everything is due by midnight Saturday morning. So he had a lot of assignments due that evening, but he noticed that one of his friends on the bus was really down because he was nearly ineligible grade-wise. And it was just after Paloma sustained a pretty significant hard-fought loss. On that drive home, after they did return back, Austin reached out to this other student, a teammate, and worked with him for nearly 3 hours that night, doing assignments that individual had due, and helped him study for a test. So that's the type of kid that Austin is. He's got the biggest heart. He always has the best interest of others. He leads by example, especially when he's called upon. I know that, Austin, I'm your dad, man, but you're also my best friend, and maybe I shouldn't tell you that, but you are my best friend. From taking you fishing to catching little bluegill at a local pond to offshore fishing, catching 100-pound bluefin tuna, or your mom volunteering at your elementary school when you're a little guy, refusing to go to bed even to this day until your homework is done. I know you're nearly 18 years old, but we still are going to look at you like a little dude. It's been an absolute privilege for your mom and I to be your parents. We're super proud of you, kiddo, and look forward to your continued determination and success. We love you very much. I want to also say thank you to the sponsors and the organizers of this event. And thank you, Coach Marita, for your outstanding leadership and partnership with Austin. It's to be admired, and it's something that I know I will hold and my wife will hold dear to our hearts that you've been involved. So thank you. And thank you again to all the sponsors for this. It's been an absolute privilege to be a part of this. So thank you very much. Love you, kiddo.
Thank you, and it's my privilege now to introduce from Paris High School, Mr. Ricardo Garcia.
Good morning. I am the very, very proud principal of the Paris High School, Ricardo Garcia. For this month, Paris High School has chosen Eliza Marquez as Student of the Month. So please give her a big round of applause. Eliza is a well-rounded student with a level of determination and dedication that you don't see very often. As an example, with all the classes that she has completed over the last 4 years, I mean, at this point, she can really graduate. She just needed 2 more classes that they need to take when they're seniors. So Eliza could have chosen to start school during probably 3rd period or leave school early during 5th period. But instead, Eliza has decided, why not, that she was going to take a full load of classes her senior year. So Eliza is part of our Future Farmers of America, also known as FFA. She's very involved in our AVID program. She also is part of the theater production. So she has a part in the upcoming theater production that they have. And if that wasn't enough, she also likes to cook. So she's taking culinary classes, to which she's very good at. All right. To the point that she was invited to participate at a county level cooking competition, to which she helped secure 2nd place for our school. Ms. Strucker says it was 1st place, I believe her, but officially it was 2nd place. So at the beginning of the year, she also found time to be part of the golf team, which, by the way, she was ranked 4th in the league, and she was able to advance and play at the CIF individuals. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, Ms. Marquez is a very well-rounded Panther. She embodies the Panther pride and what Panther pride is all about, especially the meaning of the letter D in pride, determination. So on behalf of the Paris High School staff, congratulations, Ms. Marquez, on being chosen as the Student of the Month.
Good morning. My name is Eliza Marquez. Good morning. My name is Eliza Marquez. I'm a senior at Paris High School, and I'm very honored to be recognized today. I want to start by thanking the Paris Valley Chamber of Commerce and everyone involved in the Student of the Month program for supporting students and giving us this opportunity. During my senior year, I've been involved in various activities and sports. I joined girls golf, cousineering, and I didn't expect to get so far. I got into individual CIF by one point, and it was really a life-changing experience. And then this year, I've also raised 2 animals, 2 pigs, and I took them to the SoCal Fair and the Indio Fair. And I've been involved in AVID for 4 years, and I also went to the cooking competition, and I believe I'm the only person who's been in beginner's culinary who's attended. So, and I'd also like to thank my family, my teachers, and the people in my life who have believed in me and encouraged me to keep going. They've helped me shape into this person I try to be every day. Oh my God. Someone who's kind, reliable, and strong, and someone who keeps pushing forward even when things get difficult. Something I'd like to share that's personal is the day I found out I got Student of the Month, I realized that I would be temporarily homeless. It was something I never expected, and it challenged me in ways I'd never experienced before. But during that time, I learned that challenges don't define you. How you respond to them does. And I kept showing up to school, working hard and pushing forward because I knew my future was bigger than the situation I was facing. The people around me have given me so many qualities that I hope to carry with me in life. I hope to have my mom's resilience, my brother's passion, my best friend's kindness, Mr. Nearing's humor, and Strucker's heart. All of these people have helped me grow and reminded me to stay strong and keep going. Because of the support I've received from my teachers and mentors, I've decided I want to become a teacher myself. After high school, I hope to attend California State Polytechnic University and major in education. My goal is to be the kind of teacher who supports students, encourages them, and helps them believe in themselves the way my teachers have done for me. In the future, I want to give back to my community by helping young people grow and learn and realize their full potential. Finally, I want to thank all of the sponsors for supporting this program and recognizing students. Opportunities like this truly mean a lot. Thank you again for this honor.
Good morning. My name is Aaron Nearing. I'm an agriculture science instructor at Paris High School, and I'm also the coach of the boys and girls golf team. As Eliza mentioned, as Mr. Garcia mentioned, I think one of the most important words, and probably the most accurate word to describe Eliza is determination. As you guys heard, she's had to overcome hardships. And I think that we can all agree that it's not when hardships show up, because they're going to, it's how you respond to them. And I think that that's a quality that Eliza possesses that's very rare, especially at her age. She has remained steadfast. It's been, and I think Ms. Strucker will agree, it's really hard sometimes to listen to our students' stories and see the struggle that they're going through, but yet they show up every day and they continue to work and they continue to listen and they continue to work hard towards a goal that they might not even realize what it is yet, but they listen to their mentors, they listen to their they're friends that are trying to direct them in the right direction, and they have a special faith too. I think that determination comes with some faith, and that helps set these students apart as well. As she mentioned, this was her first year playing golf. She decided to take that leap and give it a try, and she just excelled. And what she didn't mention was that we kind of put the team together in the spring. Girls golf is a fall sport, and she was practicing all summer. And she was one of 12 girls that came out and expressed interest. And I'm pretty sure she might have been the only one that was practicing in the summer in the heat, because when she returned, I could already tell that her skills were far beyond her teammates. And that just, again, speaks to her determination. It's been a privilege to watch you turn obstacles of life into stepping stones. It's been a privilege to be a part of your life in the small capacities that I have. And I have every bit of faith in you, and I appreciate the faith you've had in me, that you're going to succeed in life, because you possess the qualities that are going to get you through the tough times at a very young age. Congratulations, Eliza.
Down here a little bit. My name is Farron. I'm Eliza's mom. She did not tell me I was speaking today, so this is on a whim, all right? As her mom, of course, I can brag about her for hours. I'm an emotional person. You can see we're together on this. So I'm so proud of Eliza. She has overcome things that kids her age shouldn't have to overcome. She's put in situations, but when she first started her high school career, I lost my job in Paris, so I wasn't commuting back and forth anymore. And she wanted to stay in the Paris Union High School District, and I respected those wishes, and I'm glad that she did. I'm happy for the teachers that she's had, for the support they've given her. I'm so happy, so proud of her that this year she's tried it all. She didn't put all her eggs in one basket. She's tried golf. She's doing theater. She's raised farm animals. I don't know. I don't know what else I can say about her except for I'm so proud of her, and I don't know that she knows how proud I am of her. When I go to back to school nights, when I see her with her teachers, and the way she socializes, and she came to me and she told me, "Mom, would you be upset with me if I told you that I wanted to be a teacher?" And I told her no, because all I've ever told her is that I want her to do what's going to make her happy, that I want her to be happy going, I want her to choose something in her life, not what's going to make her the most money, not what's going to make her, give her the thing. But you know what? I would never be upset that she would want to give to other students what her teachers have given to her. And so I'm proud of her, and I love you. And I thank everybody here for nominating her and giving her this opportunity.
All right, and now I have the pleasure of introducing the very, very famous principal of the California Military Institute, Dr. Dodson.
Fame, it just it comes so easy for me. What do you think? Is it Rojas? Yeah. It gives me great pleasure to introduce CMI's newest student of the month, Mr. Antonio Lopez. Antonio is carrying a phenomenal 4.255 GPA. This scholar has consistently sought out the most challenging academic paths, successfully navigating a heavy load of honors, AP, and dual enrollment college courses. While his academic transcript is impressive, it is his character that truly shines. Known for being incredibly engaging and articulate, he is a mainstay in our learning community. Antonio always is willing to take the time to mentor and support struggling students. He has an extremely bright future as he prepares to head to Cal State Fullerton this fall and major in kinesiology. This is just the beginning of Antonio's journey as he has set his long-term sights on attending medical school. We are incredibly proud of his achievements and the positive impact he has made on our campus. I'd like to introduce Antonio Lopez.
Hi everyone. Good morning. I hope you all are doing all of y'all are doing well, enjoying this wonderful morning. I'm Second Lieutenant Antonio Lopez from California Military Institute, and I'm very thrilled to have been chosen for March Student of the Month. It's such a great honor to be able to stand up here and share my story along with other hardworking students like myself. I'd like to start by giving a special thanks to the sponsors as well as the ones in charge of the Student of the Month program for recognizing the hard work of students who consistently show up, lead by example, and contribute to the community. In addition, I'd also like to thank my mother for coming out here to support me and always be there for me. Lastly, I'd like to thank all my teachers, all my principals, and everyone that's helped me, and more specifically, my favorite teacher, Mr. Wold, who inspired me to push myself to be a better student, but most importantly, the kind of man I'm striving to be. It's through his mentorship that laid the foundation for my passion, a passion in which was fueled by anger. I'd like to share this passion specifically. To this day, my absolute favorite hobby is weightlifting. What doesn't it look like? Because I'm skinny. But yeah. Well, I'll explain. But yeah. So during my sophomore year, I'd always be seen hitting the gym whenever Mr. Wool would have it open, as well as after school at my nearest commercial gym. My mindset was always to get as big as possible and go beyond my limits. However, I soon found out that I did have limits. My body soon began to show signs of instability and injury, and such as scapular wing, hip impingement, and worst of all, a disc herniation in my neck. Yep. All these injuries made it impossible for me to get back to doing what I love and had me in physical therapy to rehab myself back to working condition. However, even with 2 years of PT, my body still didn't want to cooperate. This left me hopeless and most of all enraged that I couldn't do what I love and couldn't build any strength. I was confused and lost and had no idea what to do to fix these problems. I gave up on the idea of fixing myself as I thought I had no hope. However, after a while, I realized that just laying around there and doing nothing about the situation wasn't going to fix it. So I took matters into my own hands. I began to research and study everything on biomechanics and rehab, figuring out what muscles need strengthening, coordination, and stability training. I spent countless days and nights going through trial and error to see what worked well and didn't. There was times I'd go crazy trying to link the causes and effects to different issues. I wanted to give up, but the burning desire to return to what I love was stronger. Although I am still going through this, my studies have proved to be effective as I'm regaining my former function. I have no plans to give up now, as I'm determined to win. It's through this current process of research, study, and trials where I found my passion, that being the field of rehabilitation. My mother has always told me to pursue a career in what I'm passionate about, so I'll pursue the highest level of rehabilitation career, an MD. My plan is to attend medical school. My plan is to go to Cal State Fullerton and study kinesiology on a pre-med track, then apply to medical school, get into an orthopedic residency program, and then apply to a fellowship in sports medicine to become an orthopedic sports medicine physician. This way, I'll have a full understanding of how the body functions and be able to fix it both structurally through surgical intervention, as well as through functionally through comprehensive movement-based rehabilitation. I want to make sure that I'm able to get everyone back to doing what they love and not have to struggle through the years of frustration with this dysfunctional body, just like how I did. I don't care what a patient's social economic status is, nor background. I'll make sure they get back to doing what they love. Thank you for everyone who supported me today, as well as throughout all my life. I wouldn't be here today without their support. I promise them, as well as all of you in the audience, that I will succeed and that my work will not go to waste. Thank you, and may you all have a blessed day.
All right, good morning, I'm Mr. Wold. I've taught Antonio for 3 years now, since sophomore year, world history, and now this year I teach him in military leadership. So he's an aspiring kinesiologist, but really I call him my Swiss Army knife because he can do it all. First off, he's one of the smartest, hardest working, and most versatile students I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. Whether it's fostering deep geopolitical discussions at 8 a.m. way before the bell rings, he'll bring up, hey, Mr. Wold, what do you think about the war in Iran and gas prices? I'm like, calm down, dude. I haven't had my coffee yet, okay? Give me some time. But he's always engaging in these deep discussions and getting the whole class engaged too, even before the bell rings. Also, he effortlessly leads over 200 students every morning during morning formation that we have at CMI. So he's the company commander for Alpha Company. So he's in charge of over 200 students every morning, and he does it flawlessly. Or whether it's he's in charge of our pump club, all right, that we have at lunch, and during pump club, he will just influence kids to get more excited about their fitness goals. And one example is right now he has been planning just this workout competition to get kids more excited about pursuing those fitness goals. And then lastly, I know I can always depend on him as a leader in every avenue, every aspect in my classroom and outside the classroom. He also has other roles. He works at Canes. He's the president of, what are you the president? You're the senior class president.
I'm president.
You're in charge of the Civil Rights Club.
Yeah.
You're in charge of many other things. You wear many different hats.
Yeah, you get mad when you're like,
Yeah, you got to focus, okay? Lock in. But he is great at all these things. He's a great multitasker, and I'm definitely going to look forward to the man he's going to grow up to be, and I'm going to miss my human Swiss Army knife. All right, proud of you.
Mr. Garcia is going to translate.
Buenos días, mi nombre es Ruby Valencia.
Good morning, my name is Rubida Alecia.
Soy la mamá de Antonio López.
I am the mom of Antonio Lopez.
Estoy muy orgullosa de mi hijo Antonio por su reconocimiento.
I am very proud of my son Antonio for his recognition.
Gracias a su dedicación y esfuerzo constante en los estudios.
Thanks to his dedication and constant, see, I told you I was rusty, and constant effort in his studies.
Quiero agradecer al principal, al maestro y a los patrocinadores y a la comunidad por su apoyo constante con todos los estudiantes y con mi hijo. Y les doy muchas gracias por todo su apoyo.
I want to thank the principal and the teachers and all the and everybody here for their support, and thank you so much for inviting us.
Now it gives me, well, first of all, I've been practicing for weeks to say Mr. Topetti, the principal at Heritage High School's name. However, Mr. Topetti is not here today, so I'm going to try to introduce the assistant principal from Heritage High School, and that's Miss Zunzagia. Yeah, that's what I meant, and so please come on down.
You won't hear it often, but I will say it one last time. Lourdes Zunzanegi. Sally Myers heard it many times. I was an employee of hers when I was a student at Paris. Yeah.
So I am one of the administrators, assistant principal at Heritage High School. I'm here on behalf of our amazing, fabulous, kind principal, Jose Topete. We taught together and now we're administering together. I'm here to present to you our student of the month, Giovanni Llamas. Felicidades.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Giovanni Llamas. Though many people know me as Gio, I'm a senior from Heritage High School, and I'm truly honored to have been nominated for this incredible program. I'm especially thankful for my support system here with me today, my mother, my aunt, and my grandma. I also would like to thank my incredible ASB advisors, Ms. Garcia, who is here with me today, and Mr. Barajas, who unfortunately could not be present. Both of them have played a huge role in supporting me and believing in my potential, and overall helping me grow into the person I am today. It is truly surreal to be standing here speaking in front of some of the most amazing people of the city of Menifee and Paris. If you would have told freshman Gio that he would one day give a speech in front of all these remarkable people, he would have probably just blankly stared at you and slowly looked around for the nearest exit. Being an only child, I spent a lot of time in my own world. I became very comfortable with the same circle of people, and stepping outside that comfort zone felt like complete danger. For a long time, I felt like I could not quite find my voice. I was the kind of person who stayed quiet and preferred to listen rather than speak, and often wondered if what I had to say really mattered. However, when I joined ASB, that began to change. For me, ASB was never just an extracurricular, it became a journey of growth. It challenged me to step outside of the person I thought I had to be and become someone who was willing to lead, speak, and most importantly, advocate for others. Through the experiences I had and the responsibility of representing my peers, I began to discover a confidence I did not know I had. One of the most powerful life lessons I learned through these experiences is the importance of advocacy, speaking up for others in rooms where they are not present. I realized that true leadership does not come from titles or even being the loudest voice in the room. True leadership comes from service. It comes from listening, from standing beside others, and making sure every person feels seen. That lesson is something that has shaped not only the way I lead, but also the path I hope to pursue in the future. As I look ahead to college, I plan to obtain my degree in biochemistry from hopefully UCLA or San Diego State, and then proceed on to med school to become a primary care physician. My goal is not only to become a healthcare professional, but to help bridge the gaps that currently exist in our healthcare system. Growing up in the Inland Empire, I've seen how access to healthcare can sometimes feel limited or out of reach for many families. Because of that, I want to dedicate my career to helping create a system where people feel supported and cared for. I want to be someone who advocates for patients, who listens to their stories, and works to make healthcare more accessible and compassionate for the communities like the ones that raised me. Everything I have learned throughout high school, from finding my voice to learning the value of advocacy to understanding what it truly means to serve others, are lessons I will carry with me into college and for the rest of my life. Finally, I want to thank the sponsors and everyone involved in this program for supporting students like me and giving the opportunity to share our stories. Your support truly makes a difference, and it reminds students like myself that our voices and our futures matters. And to my families and teachers who have supported me every step of the way, thank you for believing in me during the moments when I doubted myself. It is an honor to stand here today. Thank you, and thank you, God.
I wrote my speech down so that I could hopefully try not to cry, but I came prepared just in case. I'm so extremely proud of Gio, and my name is Renee Garcia. I'm one of the ASB directors at Heritage High School, and it is my great honor to be here this morning to honor Gio as he receives a Student of the Month for Heritage High School for March. Gio, as he stated, has been in ASB for 4 years. He's currently serving as one of our ASB presidents. He may not know this, but I've been following Gio and his adventures since his freshman year. It was hard not to know who he was because our advisors always spoke so highly of him when we would meet and talk about how our students are doing and progressing through our program. And our advisors have nothing but wonderful things to say about him. I anxiously waited until it was my turn to be his advisor his junior year. I knew his freshman year, even if he didn't, that he would be standing here today or one of these months. I just didn't know that I'd be the person that got the honor to stand here next to him and talk about him. Okay, well that failed. Here we go. Some notable things about Gio in addition to ASB: he's a 4-year Abbott student. He sits on the PUHSD Budget Advisory Committee. He's an ambassador to the California Association of Student Leaders. He's been in Link Crew for 2 years, where I've also been his advisor. He's a part of CSF and volunteers at the Loma Linda University Medical Center through the Compassion for Action program. He holds a cumulative GPA of 4.5. He has progressed through the Project Lead the Way Medical Pathway Program and has taken a multitude of AP and dual enrollment courses. I could highlight more of Gio's accomplishments, but I'm going to focus on his leadership today. Giovanni has proven himself to be a top leader on our campus. He leads not only with passion, but with compassion. He leads by example because he leads with integrity. He not only takes the opportunities that are available to him, he creates opportunities for others around him. He understands that leadership means building confidence in his team along with building their capacity. Gio has a unique understanding that leadership is about hard work, but also about heart work. He understands it's about building relationships and trust within his team. He makes sure that the people at the table have their voice heard and they feel included. He leads from a place of support and caring rather than exhortation. Days like today are joyous, but they're also tinged with some bittersweetness. Because for me, it means that my time with Gio is coming to an end, having him in my class every day. The daily smiles and the happy hellos are numbered. High school feels like such a short chapter in your life, and I couldn't be prouder to be a small part of it. I can't wait to see where the rest of your story takes you. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Maria. I'm one of Gio's aunts. And let me just get my speech ready.
Also my former student.
Yes. And La Rochelle. I want to start off by saying how incredibly proud I am of my nephew. Watching you grow into the person you're becoming has been a true gift to our whole family. Being elected ASB president this year speaks volumes on your character and the trust your peers have on you today. But the greatest gift isn't the titles or accomplishments, but watching you grow confident, bringing students together, and leading with a full heart of kindness and empathy. I believe those are some of the many gifts that will make an impact on our society for generations. And as we near the end of your high school journey, I just wanted to let you know that your family will always be your #1 supporter. We're proud of the leader and the young man you've become. And for me and our whole family, estamos bien orgullosos de ti. And thank you to the sponsors for being able to recognize not just you, but every single student here. We're very proud of you.
Thank you. This was an incredible morning. I used my napkin and a few other things, but I'll tell you, I really appreciate all of you sharing. I wanted to introduce just a couple of, if I can find the paper back in here. You notice that we have these students that are up front and in the back, and they are filming, and they are from Heritage High School. And I want to thank Nicholas Kalantar. Nicholas, you want to stand up so everybody can see you? We just appreciate you so much. These students get up extra early in the morning, and they're here to have all of the audiovisual equipment, wires, everything, cords, perfectly put together. And when they leave today, quite a bit after you leave today, they will be folding everything up. They do get to have breakfast or lunch, whichever one they want, before they go back to school. But I'd like to introduce Alina Ibarra, the director. Miss Alina in the back. And technical director is Alexandra Gonzalez Martinez. She's in the back there. Camera operators, Audrey Hahn. It's Audrey. Zoe Benitez. Faith Armstrong. And the assistant is Adriana Navarro. She's back there, she is. And our photographer, Blake Grimmett. All right. So thank you all very much. We really appreciate it. And I love it. They smile. That's one of my favorite things is when people smile. We have some great media sponsors, Menifee 24/7, the Paris Progress, and the Valley News. And so Sochi is taping this as well as video taping it, and we'll make sure that there are newspaper articles that go out And then this will be edited and put on our local cable station, and through Paris Union High School District, they will have it available to you as well. So we appreciate that. And I do take lots of notes on you all. And I like to share some things that meant a lot, that touched my heart. So Asha, if you want to stand up, please. Asha, I just really appreciate you a lot, and I love what is on your shirt, and I can't see it because I'm so far away, but I'm going to get back up here. By grace through faith. So I was very touched when I first met you that you have that on your shirt, and you talked about, and I get teary-eyed thinking about this, just how your parents went through a divorce, and there was obviously a struggle that you went through, and you had to select a parent that you were going to live with, and that's never an easy thing to do. And during that time, obviously, the struggle was, okay, how am I going to define myself? How am I going to stay on track? And where's my support system truly coming from? And here you have Miss Bennett, and she just absolutely adores you and has taken you in as if you are her own daughter, and I can see that love that she has for you. And just the fact that you persevered, but you weren't going to let anything stop you. And that's what I really admired about you, is knowing that you're going to be victorious in whatever that you do. And just the fact that you're going to go away to school. All my kids went to Baylor. They went away from school. I went to University of Alabama, and there was something about being away. Even though my family, I was super close to them, like you are close with your great support team, there's something about being away that also gives you a special extra edge on growing. And so I know you will do fabulous at that. And I love that you want to serve others, and you're a very humble young lady. So congratulations to you. Austin, I could not write fast enough. I mean, I have like half sentences, half words, because I'm like, oh my goodness. And so you are just one incredible young man. I can see your parents are very proud of you. And so some of the words used about you was respectful, and you have this great eye contact. And I can see it, and I see it in your parents as well, just by the things that they said when I came around to your table. They're very thankful, very grateful, and you embody that. And I know they have to be very proud of you. I love seeing thankful and grateful and appreciative young men and women today, and how you're thankful for all the recognition that you have received. And when you talked about your contribution being your optimistic, positive, giving back to others, you get joy in serving others. There is great joy when we serve others, right? I mean, everybody likes to get, but it's the gift we give others that really is more meaningful and impactful. And you do that with such passion. And you talked about discipline, knowing when to make adjustments. Oh my gosh, I needed to learn that a long time ago. I'm still trying to figure that out in my life. But it's important. You're determined. And I love that about you. When you shared about your pelvic fracture, I've had some injuries myself. And they can be very, very challenging. But it's amazing because sometimes those injuries give us a chance to reflect and focus on things that we might not have been able to do so when we were going 90 miles an hour, right? And so God is good in that way. Another word I used for you was also humble. So congratulations to you. Elijah, I love your story. There are so many great attributes about you, and the word well-rounded. I think of things that you've done that either my children have participated in, my grandchildren, like FFA, my granddaughter's in that, and theater. My son was in theater, my granddaughter is. Women's golf, my son was a golfer, and we started the golf team at Linfield. And I'm just going, oh my gosh, she has so many things that she participates in, and she smiles, and she's determined. I mean, you're raising pigs, oh my goodness. I mean, that is absolutely incredible. But I love how you talked about your desires are to be strong, to be kind. And when you talked about being temporarily homeless, I mean, I have no idea what that would be like. I mean, I can't even imagine. And here you are, so beautiful, so graceful. And your mother, just another sweet soul. And just tell that love and passion that you have for each other. You're going to hold each other up in whatever challenging situation you're going to go through. And you talked about how the challenges don't define you, but it's how you respond. And you would never know. If you had not told us that, we would have no idea. And you're such a beautiful young lady. And I love the word used about you, steadfast. And you talked about the obstacles of life can be turned into stepping stones of growth. So congratulations to you. Antonio, another young man that I could not write fast enough. I don't know what it is about you men today, but both very disciplined, very focused. I admire that and respect that about you. And you also, it was talked about your character. It shines and you're very articulate. And I saw that. I mean, you know, you were not just you were going to hold that mic. That mic was going to stay right there. You were going to make sure it wasn't going anywhere for you, right? And so I just appreciate your passion. And, you know, when you talked about just being vulnerable with us, how your passion was really fueled by frustration and anger and the things that happened to you with working out and overusing your body. And I've had some similar situations in my life. And when you get a little bit older, it kind of comes back to haunt you. So you want to stay as healthy as possible when we're young. And I just love how you took that and turned it into a positive, and just the education, the research, all that you've done to get very intentional about learning about how the body works, and that you want to continue to do this and to be able to help others. I just commend you for that. And you know that you talked about how your work in all this area is not going to go to waste. And what I really love is that you're that human Swiss Army knife, that you can do it all. So congratulations to you. Giovanni, Mr. Giovanni, another very young, articulate man with many, many passions. And I you know, I don't know that I can really imagine you as a shy young man, but I loved how you shared how it was really tough to jump out of your comfort zone, and that's true. It's not easy for us to do that, and you talked about you thank God, so I'm just going to bring him up because God brought ASB into your life, and what did that do? That opened up opportunities to you. It allowed you opportunity to grow. And many times as we fail, it really allows us to grow, right? Because John Maxwell always talks about failing forward, learning about the things that we do, and just the importance of having a voice for others. And you talked about your lesson, just being an advocate for others. And I can see you doing that in a very respectful way. And in order to be an advocate for others, we have to listen to others, because we can't advocate unless we know what's really going on with the person, right? What is going on in their heart and their mind. So the fact that you care for others and you serve others is fabulous. And the fact that you want to build opportunities for others. I loved that it was spoken about you that it's not just hard work, but it's heart work. So congratulations to you. In the very end, I like to finish with reading, well, not reading, but listening to a word from John Maxwell. And the word I selected from him is called fantastic. And I love this word. The theme that I got out of today was the word steadfast, determination, faith, and humility. Those are some of the words that really touched my heart today. So we're going to listen to John Maxwell talk about fantastic.
Fantastic. That's the word for the day. I have a friend, Johnny Barican, who oversees our Latin American projects with Equip, and that's one of his favorite words. If I've heard him say it once, I've heard him say it 100 times. Fantastic, John says. I love to be around him because he's such a positive person, and he always sees things with the most beautiful possibilities. And so he's a fan of fantastic. And I would encourage you to begin to look at life as Johnny V looks at life. He sees the possibilities and not the problems. He sees the answers and not the questions. So therefore he can go through life with a positive outlook and can always say, fantastic. Was it today that you go After you listen to Minute with Maxwell through your day, what is it today that you're going to look at and say, fantastic? When you do it, think of my friend Johnny V. In fact, why don't you become one yourself? Be a fantastic person, saying fantastic and seeing the possibilities in life. Thanks for joining me today on Minute with Maxwell.
I love that, and I think this truly related to each of you because not only are you fantastic, but you're creating opportunities, not just for yourself, but for others, and that's what truly counts. So may God richly bless you. That concludes our program.